Research has found that this particularly unstable glacier in western Antarctica is thinning every year.
How was such a massive structure built on Antarctica?
Do you think we know everything there is to know about our planet? If so, you're completely mistaken. Antarctica, the frozen continent, is still a mystery to mankind. What lies beneath those thick layers of ice? Was Antarctica ever home to life? The questions are endless.
These jagged peaks, untouched by the erosive hand of time.
This icy expanse has many interesting findings that could change how we see Earth. Let's look at some of the amazing discoveries AI has recently made in this remote and intriguing land. Number 1. Doomsday Glacier. You might be surprised, but the world is in danger. Why? You may think, as AI has predicted, it's because of a massive glacier in Antarctica known as the Doomsday Glacier. But why does it have that name? The Doomsday Glacier, also called Thwaites Glacier, was once a mysterious part of an unknown continent, but that has changed. Now, it is one of the most unstable glaciers, losing ice at an alarming rate. That's the reason for its name. Researchers, with the help of AI, have discovered that the glacier is thinning each year. If it were to melt completely, it could potentially raise sea levels by 65 centimeters. That's concerning.
The full collapse of the waste would be triggered by an average warming of around 1.5 to 2 degrees Celsius above pre-industrial levels.
Hold on, there is more to the story. If this glacier melts completely, we are in deep trouble, because it will trigger a massive melt of the western Antarctic ice sheet. Imagine a world where floods reshape our coastlines, swallowing cities and altering landscapes. How do you see this? Will this AI discovery turn out to be as dangerous as suggested or not? Only time will tell. Number 2. Green snow. Antarctic snow is turning green in color. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's 100% true. You might wonder why and how this is happening. Well, here's the scoop on this shocking discovery made possible by advancing AI technologies. Like and subscribe right now, and you'll have amazing luck for the rest of the week. According to the University of Cambridge scientists, this phenomenon is caused by the bloom of a type of green algae called Chlamydomonas nivalis. These tiny organisms thrive in melting snow, turning the landscape into a vibrant green. Warmer temperatures and increased sunlight create the perfect conditions for these algae. So, do you get who is to be blamed for this? Our activities are worsening the climate, giving rise to such occurrences that will eventually cost us our lives and planet. How so? Well, this green snow can absorb more sunlight, speeding up the melting process and affecting the entire Antarctic ecosystem. Number 3. The Giant Pyramid. Imagine a hidden world beneath the ice. Ancient pyramids filled with mystery. Could they hold secrets of lost civilizations or advanced technology? Anything could be possible. The idea of pyramids in the land of ice emerged when people started spotting what looked like pyramid-like shapes in satellite images in 2016.
One has a perfectly square base that is 2 kilometers square in each direction.
It made people wonder if these formations could hint at hidden civilizations or even extraterrestrial activity. As technologies like AI have advanced, scientists have explained that what looks like pyramids are actually natural geological formations, such as nunataks, peaks that rise above ice sheets. But there is another crucial side to the story. Many researchers believe that Antarctica was once a habitable place, possibly with a rainforest climate. During a 2017 expedition, scientists found remains of different plant species, which suggests that the continent used to have a much different environment, full of lush vegetation. This theory suggests that life could have existed in Antarctica and raises the idea that those structures are actually man-made pyramids. What is your take on this? What do you believe is the truth? Number 4. Fossils of ancient life. Who could have imagined that the land of ice could once support life, right? It feels hard to believe that this could be true, but scientists have uncovered solid evidence to back it up. There have been multiple researches taken place to gather fossils of ancient life in the White Wilderness, and they provide fascinating insights into the continent's distant past. What do you think they discovered? Researchers have found fossilized remains of various plant species, including ferns and mosses. It indicates that Antarctica once had a much warmer climate. They also discovered fossils of marine reptiles, dinosaurs, and even small mammals. So, does that mean Antarctica had a rich biodiversity at one point in time? You won't believe it, but all these findings suggest that the frozen continent was located closer to the equator and had a temperate climate. Isn't it incredible to think that beneath the ice is a rich history just waiting to be discovered? Antarctica might have secrets that change how we view our planet's past. Number 5. Antarctic Ice Fish. Imagine living in the harsh, freezing conditions of the icy realms of Antarctica. That sounds completely unbearable. We all know that the Antarctic climate is incredibly cold, which is why only a limited number of species can survive there. One of them is the Antarctic ice fish with transparent blood. As the name suggests, the Antarctica ice fish is a remarkable creature that survives in the icy waters of the continent with its hemoglobin-free body. But how does it survive without hemoglobin? Well, the answer is that they have a unique adaptation. Their blood is rich in a clear, gel-like substance that carries oxygen more efficiently in cold waters. It's truly astounding how ice fish can thrive in such extreme conditions without hemoglobin. Their large gills help them take in oxygen from the water, making them well adapted to their icy surroundings. Number 6. The Secret Graveyard. Scientists have recently made a groundbreaking discovery: a graveyard frozen in time. A hidden graveyard in Antarctica. That sounds like it requires a lot of digging. It is not an actual graveyard with dead bodies, but it refers to the idea that ancient remains or artifacts from past civilizations or explorers could be hidden beneath the ice. Makes sense, right? In the harsh, cold conditions of the White Continent, organic materials may be preserved, making it a fascination for researchers. Therefore, technologies like artificial intelligence has played a great role in deciphering such frozen artifacts from the secret graveyard. I bet you were expecting something more intense. Also, this can be looked at in another way. The secret graveyard in Antarctica usually refers to the hidden burial sites of explorers and researchers who have lost their lives there. The graveyards aren't well known, which is why they are called secret. It is saddening, right? Number 7. Meteorite finds. Coming up next is another unbelievable discovery about the icy continent. Do you know that Antarctica is a significant location for meteorite discoveries? But why so? Antarctica's cold, dry conditions help safeguard meteorites, and its uninhabited nature means fewer disturbances. The color of meteorites against the white ice makes them easy to spot, and there are many other reasons as well. Surprised, right? But there is more to this discovery. Scientists have found thousands of meteorites in Antarctica, with the estimate to be around 45,000 specimens. There's a Martian connection too, as the Tissant meteorite is believed to have come from Mars. Studying these meteorites gives important clues about the early solar system, how planets formed, and the origins of water and life on Earth. Number 8. Strangely shaped ice. Imagine an oddly shaped ice structure suddenly appearing in the middle of the frozen frontier and being captured by satellite. That's pretty eerie. The same incident occurred in 2012 when a satellite image showed an oval-shaped ice formation. It garnered a lot of attention due to its unusual appearance. It became an international topic of discussion. Many theories surfaced about the unusual shape, with some guessing it could be evidence of extraterrestrial activity, a hidden research facility or military base, or remains of ancient advanced civilizations that once inhabited Antarctica. Do you think that any of these theories could be true? Later research revealed that the formation was likely an ice melt pool created by melting and refreezing processes. Such formations can happen because of different temperatures, sunlight, and the unique conditions in Antarctica. At the end of the day, Antarctica is still a mystery to us, right? Number 9. Unusual holes. If you have trypophobia, you might want to hit the pause button now. Things are about to get very holy around here. On a serious note, another one of the unbelievable discoveries of Antarctica is the formation of unusual holes in the ice sheets. But why are they formed? The holes are referred to as polynyas, and they are caused by several factors such as warm ocean water, strong winds, and rising temperatures. They may seem like just holes in ice, but they play a significant role in the local ecosystem and can impact global sea levels. So, do you think these ice holes are just nature's way of keeping things interesting? Number 10. The Bleeding Glacier. A bleeding glacier? I bet you have never heard of that before. The Bleeding Glacier is the Taylor Glacier in East Antarctica, known for its striking red staining. It was discovered in 1911 by the Antarctic explorer Griffith Taylor during a British Antarctic expedition. But where does the red color comes from? The red color is due to iron oxide, which is found in the water that flows from underneath the glacier. When the glacier melts, salty water flows out and turns red. It must be an incredible sight to witness for sure. Number 11. Remains of dinosaurs. Yes, you heard that right. Dinosaurs roamed Antarctica. Sounds like a wild conspiracy, doesn't it? But this time, it's backed by solid evidence. Fossils discovered in Antarctica show that these ancient creatures thrived there during the Mesozoic era, about 70 million years ago. The discoveries include both plant-eating and carnivorous dinosaurs, showing that this icy land was once full of lively ecosystems. Exploring such a challenging landscape to uncover these fossils is no easy feat, but fossil hunters made it happen. It's a reminder of how drastically the planet has changed over millions of years. Who knew Antarctica had such a prehistoric secret? Number 12. Ancient forests. It may sound unbelievable, but discoveries suggest that the frozen continent was once a rainforest. Isn't it amazing, right? During the warmer periods around millions of years ago, the now frozen continent was covered in lush and vibrant forests. They've found fossils of trees, ferns, and other plants, which shows that there used to be a climate that supported many different ecosystems. How fascinating!
The evidence for the Antarctic forest comes from a core of sediment drilled into the seabed near the Pine Island in West Antarctica.
If we take a look at Antarctica's climate, we can never thought of greenery existing here at some point in time, right? This is the perfect example of how climate change can drastically alter environments over time. Number 13. Mysterious ice sounds. Imagine you are in the middle of the cold wilderness, already distressed by the harsh, cold, and extremely windy weather conditions, and you hear eerie creaks, groans, or popping noises. Oh boy, that's frightening. But where do these sounds come from? Well, there are several factors causing these mysterious ice sounds. These sounds occur as the ice shifts and moves due to temperature changes, pressure, and the flow of glaciers. Also, these sounds can be from the melting ice flowing into the ocean. Whatever the reason is, they are very unsettling. Listen it for yourself. Do you think you could handle surviving with those strange and disturbing sounds? Number 14. Ulisa gigantea. Ulisa gigantea is a fascinating species of marine annelid worm, part of the family Ulagicidae. It is primarily known for its presence in the Southern Ocean, surrounding Antarctica. But what makes Ulisa gigantea stand out compared to other polychaetes is its larger size, growing up to 30 centimeters long. Its body is segmented and has a sturdy, elongated shape with a thick, fleshy look. The worm usually has shades of brown or green, which likely helps it blend in with the ocean floor. With enormous help of AI equipment used by scuba divers and submarines, the worm's distinctive features and size quickly caught the attention of scientists, leading to further investigations into its biology and ecology. Number 15. Ghost mountains. When we think about mountains, what pops up in our mind are peaks touching the sky, with adrenaline driving us to go for crazy, deadly adventures. But what could the name Ghost Mountains mean? Are we talking about some haunted mountains in the depths of Antarctica? Well, not exactly. The name Ghost Mountain refers to the range's majestic appearance, often obscured in mist and snow, lending it a haunting and mysterious feel.
These jagged peaks, untouched by the erosive hand of time, suggested that the ice sheet had formed rapidly.
These concealed mountains were first discovered when a group of Russian pioneers observed unusual gravity fluctuations beneath the thick ice. However, it wasn't until 60 years later that their peculiar characteristics became clear. Number 16. Bacterium. A strange type of bacteria just got discovered on the surface of Antarctica that has the potential to change our concept of life on other planets. These microbes, studied extensively by scientists from the University of New South Wales in Australia, are capable of surviving in the harshest conditions of Antarctica. So what are these microorganisms and what do they feed on? Traces of these microorganisms were collected from the mountains of Antarctica, and these bacteria were named WPS2 and AD3. Both of these bacteria share similar characteristics and modes of living, like they can endure harsh temperatures, months of darkness, and relentless ultraviolet radiation. Number 17. South Sandwich Trench. Let's peek into a scuba diver's nightmare. I'm talking about the South Sandwich Trench. Basically, it is a deep oceanic trench located in the South Atlantic Ocean, off the southeastern coast of South America. This trench was formed by the subduction of the South American plate beneath the Scotia Plate. I know you're waiting for the interesting part. Here it is. The South Sandwich Trench is shrouded in a bit of mystery, largely due to its extreme depths and remote location. This trench is part of a tectonically active region, where the movement of plates can cause underwater volcanoes, and their eruptions can remain hidden beneath the ocean surface for a long period of time. Number 18. Unfreezing Super Salty Pond. Unfreezing super salty ponds is yet another interesting phenomenon unique to the Antarctic region. These ponds, found in the coastal region of Antarctica, have a high salt concentration due to the evaporation of seawater. With the help of AI technologies and modern salinity and environmental indicators, we know more than ever about this processing. So what has AI so far revealed about this phenomenon? When water temperature rises in these ponds, either due to seasonal phenomena or climate change, the ice housing these ponds begins to melt. As the ice melts, the unique chemistry of these super salty ponds becomes apparent. Number 19. Massive Ice Wall. Massive ice walls in Antarctica are astonishing natural formations that rise dramatically from the frozen landscape. And the height, these giant structures can reach over 50 meters or above, creating a striking contrast with the expansive, flat landscape of ice and snow that surrounds them. But how do these form in the first place? By accumulation and compression of snow over many years, which turns into dense glacial ice. As glaciers move toward the ocean, they can carve, breaking off chunks of ice and creating these towering cliffs. And how can we forget its spectacular color? The ice walls often display shades of blue, a result of light interacting with the dense ice. Number 20. Hidden world under the ice. Just when we think life is not possible in some particular harsh environment, nature amazes us with the unimaginable. A group of Australian scientists sent an underwater AI robot with a camera under East Antarctica's sea ice. And to our expectations, they made some interesting discoveries. The robot recorded footage of ecosystems that thrive in the cold, dark waters, showing unique marine life like colorful sponges, starfish, and various fish species that haven't been observed before. Not only that, They also noted complex food webs in this underwater environment. Additionally, the scientists documented how changing sea ice conditions are affecting these ecosystems, like possible shifts in species distribution linked to climate change. Number 21. Emperor penguins. Did you know that the emperor penguin is the largest of all penguin species? These incredible birds, native to Antarctica, can stand up to 1.1 meters tall and weigh anywhere between 20 and 40 kg. What's even more fascinating is how they've adapted to one of the harshest environments on Earth. Thanks to advanced AI drones and cameras, scientists are getting an up-close look at their lifestyle like never before. These drones are specially designed to withstand Antarctica's extreme conditions, making it easier for researchers to study these penguins without disturbing them. Number 22. Sea spiders. Also known as pycnogonids, these bizarre marine creatures call the icy waters of Antarctica home. And trust me, they look just as strange as they sound. With legs several times longer than their bodies, sea spiders have a truly unique appearance. Tiny bodies with super long, spindly legs. Looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. AI has taken the lead here as well. It sifts through all that data, identifying and classifying different species, like sea spiders, way faster than humans ever could. It's like having a robot assistant for marine biology. Number 23. UFO buried in snow. Antarctica, the coldest, most mysterious place on Earth. With its icy landscapes that cover 90% of the world's ice, it almost feels like an alien planet. Who knows what hidden secrets are buried beneath all that ice? Some people think there could be things down there that humans can't even imagine. In October 2020, a team of investigators using AI satellites spotted something strange on Antarctica's surface, something that caught the eye of author Brad Holson. And whatever it was, it left him speechless. They found what looked like a metallic object, partially buried in ice, sitting at the top of a mountain. Holson quickly concluded that the object must have been hidden for thousands of years, now revealed by melting ice. Number 24. Subterranean rivers. Did you know there are rivers beneath Antarctica's ice? Yep, you heard that right. Thanks to the unique geology and climate of the continent, geothermal heat from the Earth's interior melts the ice, creating liquid water that collects in subglacial lakes. These lakes are all connected by a network of hidden channels and subterranean rivers. And even though the temperatures are way below freezing, the pressure from the thick ice above keeps that water in liquid form. Crazy, right? The discovery of these underground rivers, with the help of AI, has been a game changer for polar research. Scientists are using everything from satellite imagery to ground-penetrating radar to study the massive ice sheets and uncover what's going on beneath them. Number 25. Giant iceberg. Spins in Antarctic ocean vortex. Imagine an iceberg nearly the size of Rhode Island. Massive, right? Well, one of the world's biggest icebergs, recently discovered by AI, is doing something pretty wild. It's stuck in an ocean vortex off the coast of Antarctica and spinning. This colossal chunk of ice, which broke off from Antarctica 40 years ago, is now caught up in powerful ocean currents that have it twirling around. From the deck of the British ship, the David Attenborough, this spinning giant is a sight to behold. But it's not just cool to look at. Scientists are closely watching it to see how this movement could affect the surrounding environment. The strong ocean forces moving the iceberg could have an impact on marine ecosystems and even ice dynamics. Definitely gonna witness this if I ever get to visit Antarctica. So guys, that was it. Hope you enjoyed the video. If that's right, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, don't forget to hit the bell icon to get all our videos on time. Until next time.